Boom! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil doesn't make up.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning I wanna turn on this. Becky quick. While the average man looking at it's sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's from pushing hot strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounce. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, she pull the trigger and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up watching them gain, make profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? And make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? And make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? And make profits.
That TTG money gang.
And making profits.
We some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. The market took a little bit of a pause. Today was a little bit of a pause. The stock market crash took a bit of a slowdown. Yesterday, in case you've lived under a rock for the last 24 hours, yesterday was literally the biggest point decline in the Dow. It's the 7th biggest decline in the Dow ever. Yesterday was the 5th biggest point decline in the S&P ever. Big shout out to my boy Jimmy Hart for that intro song. Hope you guys all enjoyed that beginning intro song there to start off the live stream. My boy Jimmy Hart, man, thank you. Shout out to you for giving us that fire in the beginning there. Guys, just another, I'm telling you guys this now. With everything that's been going on in this market, yesterday you had the CPI number that came in way higher than expected. Okay, it was a complete shock. It was a total shock to everybody. It was a shock to me. I did not expect an 8.3 number for CPI yesterday. Nobody did. Literally, not one analyst on the street thought you were going to get 8.3%. But what happened today? Today you got PPI data. Now, there's a big difference between CPI and PPI data. PPI data is all about producers and manufacturers. What are their costs to actually make the goods that we as consumers buy? Now, that CPI data is what we, the consumers, buy. That's a number you got. Yesterday, it was terrible. The worst number that you could have possibly imagined. Today, you got PPI. Was not nearly as bad, but still wasn't good. It still wasn't good. And the markets gave you a little bit of a bounce back today. We got a little bit of a pause, but I still do believe that there is more room here coming to the downside. A lot of people yesterday got very, very scared. People are literally running around, literally crapping themselves, panicking, watching their 401ks and their long-term portfolios decline. This is not the time for you guys to just sit back and be a prisoner of your long-term portfolios. I am telling you this now, and I've been telling you this now for the last couple of live streams, that I think that the second half of September is going to be full with volatility. Volatility equals opportunity. I think there's more room to the downside. I do think that the S&P is going to break that 3,900 level. I do think the SPY is going to crack that 390, and I plan on trading my ass off through that, trade it to the downside, and then take that profit, roll it on into the long-term portfolio in companies that are some of the best companies on the planet at Black Friday discount prices that I'm going to look back in after the dust settles. And the dust has not settled yet. But after the dust settles, I'm going to look back from that moment and say 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 4 or 5 years from now, I'm going to look back and say, man, damn, am I glad that I invested during the crash of 2022. Because we had one hell of a crash yesterday. The markets had a little bit of a pause, the crash and a little bit of a slowdown today. Small green day, markets are up 0.3%. Also a little small green day for me as well. Went after a couple different trades today, made some money on BIAF, made some money on Square, but not major, weren't the big home runs that you saw in True Trading Group chat yesterday, but it's okay. Every day is not going to be a monster home run day, but I think those monster home run days are about to come here again. I think this is just the calm before the storm. You have a slew of economic data that's coming out here tomorrow. A ton of economic data coming out tomorrow. You got initial jobless claims, continuing jobless claims. You got retail sales. You've got manufacturing data that's coming out. So you really want to get a sense of the strength of the economy. You really want to get a sense of the strength of the labor market. You're about to find out tomorrow. And then guess what happens? And then you think you have a chance to breathe, right? You think you have maybe a moment to kind of catch your breath. Wrong, because then the Fed meeting is Wednesday. And I think you're going to get 75 basis points on Wednesday, but there's whispers amongst Wall Street right now that you might be getting actually 100 basis point hike on Wednesday. I'll tell you what I think is going to happen there on Wednesday. I'm going to give you guys my game plan, how I plan on making money here for the rest of the week, what this data that's coming out here tomorrow, why is it important, what is it going to do to markets, and of course, the game plan on how we're going to make money through All of it. You guys do not need to sit back anymore and just be prisoners of your long-term portfolios. I saw so many people. I can't tell you how many messages I got from people. I got off the live stream last night. If you guys caught my live stream last night, great. I got off the live stream last night. My phone was just ding, 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 ding. Friends, family members hitting me up, asking me what's going on in the market, what happened, what's going on, inflation, this, that. Is there going to be a recession? I don't give a damn if there's going to be a recession, because guess what? Even when there's a recession, the stock market's open. As long as the stock market's open, guess what? I've got a job. That's the beauty about it. That's the beauty about trading. And the volatility that you're seeing in this market right now, September is usually the weakest month of the entire year. Okay, we started out September with actually a rally. We actually rallied like 5%. In a matter of just 4 days there in the SPY, and all of a sudden that was just erased with the CPI number that you got yesterday. But I think the second half of September, you're going to see more downside. I don't think that we're going to rally here the back half of September. I think there's going to be more volatility, and that means that you are going to have the opportunity to trade that volatility to the downside instead of just sitting there, handcuffed, watching your 401ks and your IRAs diminish. You can get your butt in there, get educated, and understand how to actually make money when the stocks go down, because I do not think that they are done going down. So learn how to make money on the way down instead of sitting there saying, watching TV, and the TV says stock market crash, stock market sell off. And then you sit there and you don't know what to do. You're like, oh, well, what should I do? Should I sell? Should I sell everything? The market's already down 20%. The NASDAQ was already down like 28%. You know, the time to sell was last year when I told you to sell. I came on this live stream very publicly at the end of last year, September and October. Go watch my live streams. And I told you I was selling in my long-term portfolio because I expected what is happening so far here this year. That CPI number yesterday was a complete shock to me. I thought we were going to maybe come in at like 7.9, 7.8. I thought like 7.8. I thought was what the number was going to be yesterday. It wasn't. It was 8.3. That changes things. Right? It changes your outlook for at least my near-term outlook for what I think the market's going to do for just literally the next month. And I'm telling you guys this now. Yesterday was a 3 standard deviation move on the S&P. I know a lot of people don't even know what the hell that means. It's not even important what it means. Okay? A 3 standard deviation move, which means it's moving. That was a move that is far bigger than a normal size move in the overall market. Now, the thing about that is that we haven't had one of those in about 2 years since the COVID crash. But now, the other thing about that is that historically, when you get 3 standard deviation moves in the overall markets, they come in bunches. It's very rare that you just get one. And that's why I think you have a lot more volatility to come here over the next couple of weeks. That's why I'm excited about what is happening, because the volatility that was created yesterday, it's not just going to disappear. It's not just going to evaporate. It's here. It's going to be here, at least here for the next couple of weeks going into the end of September. And we probably settle out, I think, in October once you actually go through earnings. Okay. Even though you had a little bit of a pause day in the overall markets, guys, guess what came back to life today? HKD. HKD. I'm going to pull up HKD. You guys remember HKD, right? Everybody remembers HKD. Stock that went from literally freaking $10, went all the way up to $2,500. Well, the stock came back to life today, right? The stock came back to life today. So even on it, look at this. This stock literally went from $60 all the way up to $280 today. I got 1 million messages from members. I got 1 million messages from people on social media. If you guys haven't done so, you go ahead and give me a follow on Twitter. My Twitter handle is @MikeEdward_TTG. Again, it's @MikeEdward_TTG. You guys can go ahead there, give me a follow. I'm always posting market commentary, trade ideas, and analysis and stuff that I'm doing on my Twitter. So you guys can go ahead there and give me a follow. But HKD came back to life today, right? Is it ready for round 2? That's what I got. People are like, oh, is it going to go again? It's going to go again. Listen, I'll tell you guys this right now. I do not believe the stock's going back to $2,000. So please don't try to think that it's going. I feel like you're going to have a lot of people that are coming. They're probably going to buy the stock at 200, and then they're never going to sell. It's going to, and then all of a sudden, you're going to look back 2-3 months from now, the stock's going to be at like $30, $40, and you're going to be bag holding the hell out of this thing. Do not bag hold this thing. This is not a good, high quality company that you should just stuff away in your long-term portfolio. In my opinion, this is just a total, kind of a scam fest here. Trade the hell out of it. Okay, trade the hell out of it, but not something to stuff in your long-term portfolios. But this is the type of opportunity that's out there in this market. Use this as a way to make money and then invest that money into real companies like AMD and NVIDIA and Amazon and like Tesla. Use it to Occidental, like use it to invest in those companies. Okay. Don't just come in here and say, oh, I'm just going to buy HKD. I'm going to stuff in my long-term portfolio because you think the stock's going to go back to 2000. I do not think this stock is going back to 2000, but these are the trading opportunities that are out there. And that's the difference. You have to start understanding the difference between trading opportunities and investing opportunities because they're not the same. HKD is a trading opportunity. The stock was up 300% today. That is a trading opportunity. AMD down in the 70s, NVIDIA down at 120. Those are long-term investing opportunities. I am salivating at the mouth, literally at the thought of being able to buy a company like AMD down here in the 70s. Okay, now this is a stock that I've owned for many years. Full disclosure, I was screaming at the top of my lungs, okay, in March during the COVID crash. This stock was at $45, and I was screaming at people that I was going in. I was buying a ton of AMD. I was buying a ton of NVIDIA. You guys can go back and watch my live streams from March and April of 2020. That is a long-term investing opportunity. The markets went down 36% in 2020. So far, we've gone down just in 2020. Yeah, so far we've gone down just over 20% in 2022. Whenever the markets have gone down more than 20% in a single year, it's been a buying opportunity for the long term, right? 100% of the time. It's not 80% of the time. It's not 90% of the time. Literally, whenever you've had the market go down more than 20% in 1 year, that has proven to be a long-term buying opportunity. Now, does that mean that the market just goes back to all-time highs in 6 months? No, of course not. But every single moment throughout history, if you go back to the inception of the stock market, if your buy signal was the S&P's down more than 20% in 1 year, and then you bought, doesn't matter how much further down the markets went. If you've done that throughout history, every single time throughout history, a couple of years later, if not 1 year later, you're up money every time, every single time. And that's where you really have to start separating the difference between the trading opportunities and the long-term investing opportunities. Because what I am doing, I am going through and I'm using all of these trading opportunities that this market has given me, like an HKD, right? We traded HKD. I didn't trade it today, but I traded it like crazy the first time that stock made that short squeeze up to $2,000. I'm taking the money that I'm going to be making in those trading opportunities. I'm going to roll them into my long-term portfolio. Oh, honestly, over the next couple of weeks, you guys are probably going to see me take another stab at my long-term portfolio. I was able to get some money into the long-term portfolio on June 17th. That so far is the actual low of the year. And I was able to get some money into my long-term portfolio literally on this day. I bought like 18 different stocks on this day. But over the next couple of weeks, I think that we're going to get a little bit more downside. And I'm going to have another opportunity to add some stuff in my long-term portfolio that I'm going to look back a couple of years from now and be like, damn, sure am glad that I did. Big shout out to the traders, to everyone over at Trader TV Live. Also, guys, I want to give a big shout out to everybody over at Trader TV Live. Okay, if you guys are also here from Trader TV Live, welcome. You guys are all in the right place. Fantastic group of guys over there at Trader TV Live. They got a really cool thing going. If you haven't checked out their live streams, make sure that you do so. But a big shout out to Trader TV Live and anyone that is a viewer that is coming here from Trader TV Live. You guys are in the right place. Welcome. It's glad to have you all here. Okay. But guys, that's what I'm going to be looking at. Now, I'm going to talk to you guys today on this live stream about what my plans are. Okay. What my plans are, guys. Okay. For the overall markets here today is I'm going to give you my plans for the rest of the week and what I think we're going to have happen here and how I plan on going after this. I told you guys on last night's live stream that I think that this 390 level is going to break and that it's not going to be a level that's going to break like a hot knife through butter, though. That's the one thing that you guys have to really understand is that this 390 level, I do not think that you're going to get this crack here through 390, just like a hot knife through butter. I think it's going to take some time. And you saw that today. This is a huge level on the overall market. So I'll draw the line out for you guys. You guys can see this very clearly. Okay. This level that you guys see right here. And I got to give a big shout out to, I see a bunch of people that are sending messages and chats right now. I got to give a big shout out. I got a lot of thank you messages from some of our members. Some of our members actually had their biggest days that they've ever had this year. Yesterday was the worst day of the entire year. It was actually the worst day in the market in over 2 years. It was actually the 7th worst day in history for the Dow, the 5th worst day in history for the S&P. And yet members had some of their biggest days that they have ever had. And we've gotten a lot of messages from people. And I see messages coming through in chat right now from some of our members that are actually talking about that. So I just wanted to, I want to just take a moment to recognize it. I wanted to take a moment to just tell you guys how damn proud I am of you, because in an environment where people that are uneducated, people that don't know what they're doing, they don't know what's going on, they're running around like a chicken with their head cut off. They're running around with like their hair's on fire. But my TTG members, they are not scared. They're not worried. They're not concerned. They're actually making money, and they're actually excited about the opportunities that are being presented for them. The bottom line is that our members are making money. They're becoming better traders in what has been the worst year for the stock market that most people that are on this live stream, if you're new to trading, this is the worst year in the stock market that you've probably ever seen. Members into your trading group, I actually want to know, sound off in chat right now, guys. If you guys are making money, you're becoming better traders in one of the worst stock markets that most of you have ever seen. Not me. I've been through 2008. I've seen way worse than this. That's actually the environment that I learned in. But if you guys are making money, I want you to sound off in chat right now. Again, if you're a member, you're making money, you're becoming better traders, I want you guys to type the $ in chat right now. Sound off. Tell me how you're doing. If you guys are hitting milestones, tell me how you're doing. I think it's very important for people that are on this live stream that are not members. I think it's important for them to see that there are people and there are ways for you to actually make money while the stocks are going down. You do not have to just sit there and just diamond hand until you get beat to death by just watching stocks go lower and lower and lower. There are ways for you to offset that, make money on the way down, take that money and then invest it in your long-term portfolio when the dust settles. That is what we are doing day in and day out. If you guys see all these people that are typing $ in chat, there's no difference between them and you. They all found True Trading Group in the exact same way you did, and that's on one of these live streams. They're not smarter than you. They all have the same excuses. They got small accounts. They lost money in the market before. They had no experience. They got full-time jobs, but yet now they're telling you they're actually making money in this environment. Not last year when everything went up. No, in this environment, this stock market crash, they're making money. I don't really care whether the markets go up or down. Now, of course, I always tell you what I think is going to happen. I tell you how I position myself, you know, if I'm short, if I'm long, what my thoughts are in the overall market. I'll tell you guys all that, but it doesn't really matter. Everyone talk, oh, recession this, recession that. If you're worried, if you're concerned about, you know, look, here's another question for my TTG members. Another question. Members, are you excited or are you scared? Type in chat right now. If you're a member, are you excited or are you scared? Just choose the word. Either type excited or type scared. Okay. If you're a member, go ahead and type that in chat right now, because I guarantee you there's a lot of people that are watching this live stream right now that are scared, that are uncertain, that are nervous, that are not quite sure what lies ahead. But I want you to pay attention to the comments that you're about to see come through chat. Okay. I want you to pay attention to the comments that you're seeing come through chat right now. Do you see one person saying that they're scared? Once you guys acquire a skill that allows you to profit from the volatility that you're experiencing in the stock market here today and this entire year, it really doesn't matter what's going on. Now is not the time to be hoarding cash under your mattress. Now is the time for you to be taking control, because no one's going to help you. You need to help yourselves. No one's going to reach out there and they're going to just reach their hand out and they're just going to give you something. You have to be able to take control and do it yourself. And the TTG platform literally exists to do that. It exists to empower the retail trader so that retail traders are no longer referred to as dumb money from people on Wall Street. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but hedge funds, Wall Street, professional institutional money, they consider retail traders dumb money. That's what they call you. Literally. I'm not kidding. I'm being dead serious. That's actually what they say. And I want True Trading Group to be the exact sole reason why they never call retail traders dumb money ever again. And we do that by giving you the education that I received working at a hedge fund in New York. Guys, I started my career working at a hedge fund in New York in 2007. Then 2008 happened. You want to talk about a stock market crash? You want to talk about recession? That was the worst recession that the country's ever seen. The worst recession. Okay, none of you have been alive. Well, none of you were alive for the depression that we got into the late 20s and into the 30s. None of you were around for the Great Depression, but that was the Great Depression. 2008 was the Great Recession. Okay, that's literally what it was called, the Great Recession, the worst recession that we've ever seen. And not only did I survive that environment, I thrived, receiving one of the fund's Trader of the Year awards. This is not new to me. This is where I feel at home. I love this volatility. This is the advantage that members have, because they're not running around like a chicken with their head cut off. They're getting educated. They're understanding how to take advantage of the opportunities that this volatility and this downward market gives them. And there's more opportunity in down markets than there are up markets, to be completely honest with you. You want selfishly, you want the markets to go down. I'm going to tell you why you want the markets to go down, and tell you why I'm so excited about literally what just happened yesterday and what I think is going to happen here for the rest of the year. I'll tell you why I'm so damn excited about it is because bear markets, down markets, when stock markets crash, that creates volatility. Volatility means bigger moves in the overall market. The bigger the move, the more opportunity there is for us as active traders. Now, I told you guys last year, if you've been following my live streams for that long, I told you this is going to be the year of the active trader. Traders that have the ability to be long one week and short the next. Hedge funds don't have that luxury. Hedge funds are too big. If you manage $100 billion, you can't be long one week and then short the next. It takes way too long for you to get into your positions and out of your positions and then switch your position. It takes them weeks. Sometimes it can take them months to adjust, depending on how big that they are. We don't have that problem. We can be long one week and short the next. That's why I'm so excited about what's taking place right now, because the volatility and the opportunity that's being created. And then when you have bear markets, stock prices go down. I want stock prices to go down because I wholeheartedly believe that AMD, NVIDIA, Broadcom, Qualcomm, Amazon, Alphabet, I firmly believe that Apple, I firmly believe that these companies, and I have a long list of others, Snowflake, Tesla, Datadog, I wholeheartedly believe that a lot of these companies that I've just named to you, when you look down the road and you fast forward 5 years from now, 7 years from now, that these companies are going to be absolute juggernauts. You have to realize that right now in this environment, literally right now, the last time you had a crash like 2008, do you know the opportunities and the companies and the darlings that were created around that exact same time period, and the opportunities that existed in what have become the juggernauts of today? The juggernauts of today are what? Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Alphabet, right? Those are the juggernauts of today. Those are the companies that everybody knows. They're the biggest winners over the last 10 years. Well, guess what? There's going to be now in this environment a change of the guard. So if you missed your opportunity in buying Amazon, Alphabet, Microsoft, Apple 10 years ago, you now have a whole new slew of companies that operate in semiconductor space, that operate in cloud computing, that are going to be operating in AI and quantum computing. That is going to be the new wave of juggernauts. And you are going to look back, and just like you had an opportunity 10 years ago to invest in Amazon, Apple, Google, and Microsoft, you have an opportunity right now to invest in the next wave of companies that are going to be the unicorns. What are the unicorns? Companies that give you a more than 10x return on your money. That is what Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, Alphabet, that's what those companies gave you over the last decade. And this reset is going to give you another opportunity to get the next wave. And I wholeheartedly believe that a company like NVIDIA, a company like Snowflake, those are going to be the companies that are going to be the next wave of unicorns. And you very selfishly want those stock prices to go down, just like the stock prices of Amazon and Microsoft and Apple went down in 2008. Now, I'm not going to compare this to 2008 because this is nothing like 2008. I see a lot of people out there that are calling for like, oh, this is going to be worse than 2008. No, it's not. I lived through 2008. I know a lot of you lived through 2008, but I was actually working on Wall Street at a hedge fund during 2008. I know what took place. I saw what happened. This is not 2008. Now, a lot of people may fight me on that. You can argue with me on that. Fine, so be it. That's your right. That's your opinion. I've got my opinion. I'm not waiting for a 2008 scenario. You can wait for a 2008 scenario. I think you're never going to get it. And you're going to sit there with all your money under your mattress, and you're going to miss out on what will be the best investment opportunity for the next wave of unicorns that you are ever going to have. Because then once the markets do recover, and I do think the markets will recover, and I think that by 2024, you're going to be talking about a market that's going to be knocking back on the doors of all-time highs. You will have missed your chance to buy the NVIDIAs, the AMDs, the Datadogs, and the Snowflakes of the world at significantly discounted prices. And then you're going to say to yourself, man, that guy was right. I'm going to wait for a pullback, and that pullback's not going to come. And then once again, you're going to miss out on wealth building opportunities just like you did in 2008, 2009, and 2010. Because what happened? Everybody told you it was not a good time to be in the stock market. Everybody told you during that time period that this was not a good time to be in stocks. Whenever everybody says that, that's exactly when you want to be in stocks. We got a lot to go over here on this live stream. A lot. You got a lot of data coming out tomorrow. I got to go over with you guys exactly what I think is going to happen with this data. Next, let's see. Tomorrow, this is the slew of economic data that's going to be coming out. You've got initial jobless claims, continuing jobless claims. Okay. There we go. Alan Newton says, I agree. I also was working at a hedge fund in 2008, and this is nothing. Yes. See, Alan Newton, my man, from one hedgy to another, I guess. I like it. Glad to have you on here, man. I love having, obviously, I love having conversations with complete newbies, but I also love having conversations with experienced traders as well. How do people make money if they have a 9-to-5 job? Asks Matthew. I cannot watch the stocks as they move throughout the day. Matthew, we have 10,000 members in True Trading Group. Most of them have full-time jobs. The way that you are going to be able to do this while working a full-time job is by implementing a trading strategy that allows you to buy a stock today and sell it tomorrow or any day thereafter. Or you're going to implement, or you're also going to be using our mobile app. True Trading Group has a mobile app that, as long as you have a mobile device, you can pay attention to what it is that we're doing in chat during the day, even though you are not in front of your computer. You'll get real-time push notifications whenever a moderator enters or exits a trade. And that, my friend, is how so many of our members in True Trading Group are able to make money while working a full-time job. You know what? I'll actually ask the question, Matthew, because I think it's always, I get to sit in front of my computer all day long. So it's easy for me to say it. I get it. But let me ask members. Members, I'm talking to you specifically. Let's help out Matthew. Let's answer Anthony Matthews' question here. Members, I would like you to type the number 1 in chat right now. Okay. If you guys are working a full-time job and making money with True Trading Group, type the number 1 and tell me what you do for a living. Again, if you guys are making money while working a full-time job, type the number 1 and tell me what you do for a living, please. I'm talking to members specifically. Again, the number 1, tell me what you do for a living. Matthew, pay attention to some of these comments. See if maybe, over here, see if maybe you see the same profession that you have. You can read some of the comments that come through chat. School janitor, a lawyer, corporate finance. I run my own manufacturing business, operations manager, psychologist, sales, mechanic, IT, assistant accountant. I own a fast food restaurant, health insurance rep, restoring glass, creative director. I run a small business. I'm a patent paralegal, mathematical statistics, supply chain manager, federal employee. I'm a teacher, microbiologist. I work manufacturing 12-hour shifts. I drive for Uber. I'm a police officer, IT. You guys get the point. I don't need to continue to read all these occupations and all these jobs. Okay. I don't need to, but you can take a look there and you can see, are there maybe someone that does the same profession that you do? But the point is that it's not true that you've got to be sitting in front of your computer screen all day long and watching every single tick for tat and watching the stock goes up and goes down and goes left and goes right. And you don't have to be doing that. We do a lot of the heavy lifting for you inside of True Trading Group. That's one thing that you have to understand. In TTG, it's not just myself. There's 9 other professional traders that are moderators in TTG that are talking to you throughout the day. They're giving you market commentary and analysis, and they're telling you exactly what they are doing. Okay, you get real-time alerts whenever a moderator enters or exits a trade. We are not scalpers. We do have one of our moderators that does scalp, but you're not just getting only scalp alerts inside of True Trading Group. Our day trades last several hours long. Our swing trades last a couple days to maybe even a couple of weeks long. And that's how so many members are able to capitalize while working full-time jobs. So, Matthew, good question. I hope that helps answer it for you. I can see a lot of teaching members are still commenting what they do, for a living. Oh, we gotta welcome Jacob. Wow. Okay, we gotta welcome Jacob, guys. We just got a new member here. We gotta welcome Jacob. All right, we got to welcome Jacob. Jacob is the newest member of the TTG family. Everybody welcome Jacob. All right, everybody, welcome Jacob. How many? You know what? All right, I didn't even know this. Guys, you know what? Here, hold on a second. Jacob, you kind of jumped the gun on me there. Jacob, welcome to the family. I didn't even say anything yet about a membership, but you already grabbed the membership. How many people are on the live stream right now that are not a member of True Trading Group? Okay. If you are not a member of True Trading Group, type the letters TTG in chat right now. If you are not a member of True Trading Group, type the letters TTG in chat right now. I want to see how many people on the live stream that are not members in TTG. All right, let's see. We got Richard West, Johnny Gutierrez, Luis Fernandez, Joseph Favia, Curtis, Matthew Jens. Thank you for asking that question. I hope that helped answer your question. Ramadan Deep, Gallon, Cody McDuffie, Richard Phillips is a trial member, Christian Aaron, JWH, Mike, Artie, Dirty Cuban. Oh, Alan Newton just found us today. Alan Newton, what's up, man? Welcome. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, brother. I do this 6 days a week. LJ Brown, Maximus, Cole, Craig the Texan, Ahmad, Neil, ADW, Raja, Wendy just found us yesterday. Awesome, Wendy, Omar. You got a lot of new faces here, a lot of new members that are kind of finding the live stream. So welcome all of you. Make sure you guys all subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications. Make sure you never miss these. But we do have to welcome Jacob. Jacob just jumped on here, grabbed one of our memberships. I want to, you know what, Adam? I'm cool with buying. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna buy like 10 laptops for tonight. What do you think? You gonna commit to that with me or no? You gonna leave me out here hanging by myself? You're not saying nothing.
You want me to buy 5?
I would do 20 total. I would do 10 and 10 if you're cool with it.
You better hit a big win this week.
You already had him, bro.
No.
There's more coming. We already had him, Adam, but there's more coming.
Well, not if the wait. Where's it? Damn it! Look at my screen.
Oh, look at that! You got the t-shirts in.
Die Spy Die.
That is a nice looking shirt.
It is a nice looking shirt. All right, so yeah, that's fine. We'll do the 20.
Yeah.
Joe already put the 19 on the screen anyways, so we're good.
Right. So I guess we already made the decision for you.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. So that's what we're going to do, guys. We have not been able to get more laptops from our wholesalers. We have relationships with 3 different wholesalers. One is out until November. We have 2 left. And for the last 3 days, we haven't been able to get them from our wholesalers. So Adam and I are going to commit to buying the laptops retail, which sucks for us, but is great for you. And honestly, I don't mind doing it because I really do feel like right now is such an important moment in the overall markets. And I don't want anybody I want to make sure everybody has the tools that they need, including, a computer that you can trade on. I don't want you guys using like a 10-year-old laptop to be trying to trade with. So anyone that joins TTG, well, I guess the next 19 people, because Jacob already grabbed one, the next 19 people, we'll give you guys a free laptop. I'm okay to, we're having a great week so far in chat. Yesterday was a huge day inside of True Trading Group. We had a lot of members had their biggest days ever. The mods were on fire. And today another green day, not as big as a green day as yesterday, but still another green day. So we're going to commit to 19 more laptops for the next 19 people that join. You guys can go to ttgoffer.com and use the coupon code TTG121. That's going to get you a 45% discount on our membership. It drops the price down from $22.12, which is our normal yearly price. It drops it down to just $11.97. And you guys can just go to ttgoffer.com, the next 19 people, to enter the code TTG121. You get the 45% off, drops the price to $11.97. As long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that's how you know that you're going to be getting a brand new free laptop. It's going to either be an Asus, HP, Acer, Dell, or Lenovo laptop. We cover the shipping. You don't have to pay for shipping. You also don't have to enter your address to get the laptop. You'll get a welcome email after you join with instructions how to claim that free laptop. Everything that we have on our checkout page is included for the $11.97 price point. You do not have to pay anything extra for any of the things that you see on that checkout page. We're like the Netflix of trading communities. You pay one price, you get access to everything that we have. You got our entire 18-course curriculum. There's no upsells for those 18 courses, okay? It's the entire curriculum. You don't join, then all of a sudden there's more courses that cost $1,000. Every single one of our courses is included for the $11.97. Joe, if you don't mind, actually, why don't you put a link up in chat with the syllabus, if you can post our syllabus in chat so people can actually see all the courses that they're going to be getting access to. You guys can actually see the topics of the courses that are going to be included with that membership. So you guys can just click on that link and see for it. Yes, we actually do give you free laptops. I'm not kidding. I'm really not kidding. Members, do we actually give out free laptops? Type the number 1 in chat if we actually give out free laptops. You guys can just sound off in chat. Yes, we actually do give out free laptops. Yes, it'll be for the next 19 people. I don't even know if Jacob realized he was going to get one, but since Jacob jumped the gun and kind of joined there early, we'll also give you one, Jacob. And like I said, the next 19 people that do join, we'll give you guys a brand new free laptop. All right. You don't have, we cover the shipping. We ship anywhere in the world. You live on planet Earth. We're going to get you a brand new free laptop that you guys can trade with. Use it for work. If you don't, give it to your kid for school or sell it on eBay if you don't need it. I don't care. It's just our gift to you for joining the TTG family during one of the most important times that many of you have ever kind of been involved in the markets with. A lot of people got involved in the markets over the last year, 2 years. And, this is something new that a lot of you have not really gone through before. I have. And this is where real opportunity is actually built and real opportunity is created. And this is where wealth building opportunities are made. And I want to make sure that you guys take advantage of the opportunities that are here. So we're going to give you that free gift to the next 19 people. But it's not just about the courses. It's not just about trade alerts. TTG is a platform. We have negotiated deals with some of the top fintech companies out there to offer their products on our platform. These tools would cost you over $5,000 a year if you went to those companies directly. Whether you join True Trading Group or not, right? You need certain things if you guys want to increase the chances of your success. Like you're going to need scanners and simulators and news feeds and dark pool data and unusual options activity, analyst ratings. You're going to need all that. Thanks. Excited to get into this golf course builder and hope this gets me on the right track. Nice, Jacob. I'll make a deal with you, brother. I'll teach you how to trade. You teach me how to break 80. Right? You teach me how to break 80, Jacob, and we'll call it. You build golf courses. Maybe that's not fair. I'm just assuming you're a good golfer, but that's the deal I'll throw out there. If anybody that's out there can help me break 80, that's a deal I'll make with anybody here. But that's Jacob, who actually just joined. So Jacob, welcome to the family. I'm excited to be trading with you. Agnes says, as a matter of fact, you added a course after I signed up. No extra charge, but extra benefit. I love the laptop. Awesome, Agnes. That laptop, it's our pleasure. Yes, we have added recently a brand new futures course to the curriculum, and we don't charge anything extra for it. So we're always adding to the curriculum. We're always adding tools. We're always adding courses. You guys don't pay extra for them. Once you're a member, that's it. All that stuff is included. So you're going to get the $5,000 worth of tools from companies like Benzinga, TradingView, Trade Ideas, Quote Media. You also get all of our trade alerts from myself, the 9 other pro traders that have been sporting a cumulative win rate of just around 80% for the last 2 years. Access to 10,000 of the best damn traders and investors out there that genuinely give a damn whether you succeed or fail. And of course, the double your money back guarantee, right? The double your money back guarantee. Yes, I did not stutter. I'm being dead serious. We offer double your money back here at True Trading Group. It's actually quite simple. You have 12 months. You don't have to do this all within like 30 days. You literally have 12 months, complete our courses, pass our quizzes, attend one study group. We do them every single week. Attend one. If you don't make back your membership fee, the $11.97, if you don't make that back at least once during your membership, I'm going to give you double your money back. That's $2,394. Now, I don't think you're going to need it because honestly, we've only had to refund about 2.6% of our entire member base over the last 5 years. Our retention rate of how many people renew their membership is roughly around 78%. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 1,750 reviews. So honestly, based on what members tell us, the reviews they leave, based on that refund rate, based on a retention rate, I am very confident in offering you double your money back. I see the results that members have. It's there for peace of mind, but again, I don't think you're going to need it, but it's there. Again, if you don't make back the $11.97 at least once after doing those 3 things, I'll give you double your money back. That's the deal. That's how confident I am in the platform that we have created and its ability to help you become successful and to help you reach your goals. Okay? So there you guys have it. Again, go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121 in order to get the 45% discount, in order to get the brand new free laptop. There's 19 of them left. If you have any questions about the membership at all, send a text message. Don't call. It's a text message only phone number. Send a text message to 786-505-4049. That phone number again is 786-505-4049. Send a text message to that number. Also, if you are currently a trial member, I see there's a couple of people that are trial members that are commenting in chat. Guys, if you're a trial member, it's going to cost you over $1,400 if you upgrade from your trial to become a member of True Trading. I will extend that offer to all trial members right here on this live stream. So if you're a current trial member, and you know what, if you're a previous trial member also, and if you're a previous annual member, and you guys want the $11.97 price point with the free laptop, also send a text message to 786-505-4049. Again, if you're a current trial, previous trial, or previous member, send a text to 786-505-4049, and we will get you guys taken care of. We'll get you hooked up with that $11.97 price point. Okay, don't call that number, guys. Again, it's a text message only number. You don't have to enter your address to get the laptop. You'll get a welcome email after you join that will give you instructions on how to claim that free laptop. So sorry about that little early sales pitch there, but Jacob just signed up. I want to make sure that everybody understands the full offer that we have for you for being on this live stream with me so that you guys can take advantage of the opportunities that are right in front of you on a daily basis. All right. So there you guys have it. All right. So again, ttgoffer.com, and then manually enter the code TTG121, click apply code. You guys are good to go. All right. Okay. Now, what I want to do, I want to kind of go over, I want to talk to you guys about, what happened in the SPY today and what I think is going to happen now going forward and all the economic data that's coming out tomorrow, because you have a whole slew of economic data coming out tomorrow. Again, 8:30 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. Initial jobless claims, continuing jobless claims, retail sales, Philly Fed Manufacturing Index, Empire State Manufacturing Index. It's all coming out tomorrow. Okay. So you're going to have a lot of data that the market's going to try to absorb at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. Okay. Joseph Favilla says, I'm keep trying to sign up, but it keeps saying error. The link is not supported. Okay. So Joseph, listen.
We keep trying to text and call him because we see it coming through. He won't answer call or text.
Okay. Joseph Favilla. I'm talking to Joseph Favilla specifically. Okay, Joseph, if you're having a problem signing up, just send a text message right now, Joe. We literally have someone standing by to help you. Send a text message right now to 786-505-4049. The phone number is right at the bottom of your screen, Joseph. Okay, just send a text message to that phone number and we'll get you hooked up right now. All right, guys. So let's go back to the SPY. Let's kind of talk about this. What happened today was we basically just held the major support level around 390. This is a huge level. All right. Now, if we go back, I want you to go all the way back to June. You'll see that this was a major gap fill. This was when you had your CPI data that was released from the month of May. It was released there in June, and you had that huge crash, huge sell-off. Then you got this bounce back. We filled the gap. It became resistance. Then it became resistance. We finally broke above it in July. This is when inflation data wasn't that bad. This was when earnings were not as bad. The Fed meeting, and then it became support. And then you got the big rally going into August. Then you had the Jackson Hole meeting, which was the huge sell-off. Then you had everybody getting excited, thinking CPI was going to come in light. Then CPI came in hot, and you got the huge sell-off yesterday. But in the midst of all that, this 390 level has held support. And it has not just held support once. It has held support now on 5 separate days. This is about as clear of a support level as you will possibly find. It's a major support level. Okay? It's a major support level. I don't think you're just going to break through this level like a hot knife through butter, but I do think you're going to get through it. And tomorrow's data can help with that. Tomorrow, you're going to find out what's the status of the jobs market. Tomorrow, you're going to find out about what's the status of manufacturing industry to give you some type of an indication. Is the economy still holding up with all of this inflation, or is the economy beginning to slow? And the economy's already begun to slow, but is it still holding up? Is it still stable? I need another day or two to finish saving for this. What will the price be tonight after midnight? After midnight tonight, the price is going to be, we're moving the price up to $12.50. All right, so the price after tonight, Richard, will be, the price has been moving up for the last couple of weeks. Okay, so basically every single day, the price of the membership has gone up. Okay, today it's $11.97. Tomorrow it'll be around $12.50. All right, and we're going to keep walking that up. The idea is until midnight next week, Wednesday at midnight next week. That's the Fed meeting. So our goal is we're gonna just keep moving the price up until you get the Fed meeting, and then the price will be $13.50. You can get it right now for $11.97. Tomorrow it'll be $12.50. Then it'll be $12.75. Then it'll be $13.00. Then $13.25. Then $13.50. So by Wednesday of next week at midnight, the price will be $13.50. That's the idea here. Okay, tonight it's $11.97. Tomorrow it'll be $12.50. Okay. All right. All right, guys. So what I'm looking for here in the SPY, okay, what I'm looking for right now in the SPY is going to be, I want to show you guys a couple of key levels that we have to focus on. A couple of key levels of resistance. Today's resistance was right around 396. Okay, we'll draw a line across 396. You guys can see here today, major resistance over here around 396 there during the day. And then also you see major resistance level there after hours. Okay, so you guys see that resistance, and then you still have resistance there. We're still trading underneath that level. After you get above that level, and you may get above that level tomorrow, because depending on what happens with the economic data that you're going to be getting tomorrow morning. Now, there's a wide range of possible outcomes because there's so many pieces of data coming out tomorrow. There's a wide possibility of outcomes based on some numbers might be good, some numbers might be bad. They all might be good, they all might be bad. You know, there's a lot of different possibilities you can get tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, I'll be in chat with my members, same way that we always are, talking things over, you know, giving them our watch list and giving them our game plan. Every single day, our chat room opens at 7:30 a.m. Eastern, and it stays open all the way through until the market closes. So pre-market, we go over the stocks we're looking at and what the game plan is and how we plan on trading them. We're going to do that with you guys all tomorrow, as we always do. And I'll tell you what I think about these numbers that come out tomorrow and what impact I think it has in the markets and what level I'm going to be looking to get short. But this 398 level is one level that I really want you to focus on. 397.75, 398, that's a big level of resistance. Those were the lows yesterday before the big crack, and then you had the big sell-off yesterday, right? Those lows. So if we get above this level, and I kind of feel like we might get above this level tomorrow, I'm going to look for that 398 level to be resistance, to possibly get ourselves into some puts, and then start the day green early in the morning tomorrow, and then roll red. So I'm thinking tomorrow we might start the day green and then finish the day red. Okay, that's kind of what I'm going to be thinking about. Guys, also, this live stream is going to be cut a little bit short here tonight because we have a special town hall meeting in the main chat room at around 5:45 p.m. Eastern for our lifetime lottery for all of our annual members. So again, all of our annual members, if you guys want to partake in the lifetime membership lottery, we're going to be doing that after this live stream is over. So we are going to cut this live stream just a little bit short than we normally do so that we can go ahead into the main chat room and do the lifetime lottery. So again, if you are an annual member and you are interested in the lifetime membership lottery, you guys can head into the main chat room after this live stream. All right, guys. So that's what I'm going to be looking at. I'm looking for us to see resistance there up around 398. We'll try to get short there at 398 and then see if we can then work our way back down to 390. you must be looking to take profits off in front of 390 when we get there. Doesn't matter how far this bounce takes you. This bounce could take you all the way up to here. If you do get short at any point in time and you get a pullback back down to 390, you need to be looking to take off profit at that 390 area, because that is a major level of support, and it will probably give you a bunch of bounces off of it. It's not going to cut right through it like a hot knife through butter. I'm telling you guys, there's a lot of buying pressure down there. It's going to take some time. Okay, it's going to take some time. All right, that's my game plan there with the SPY and the overall markets. Again, I'm looking at 398 as my resistance level to try and get myself short, to go back down to 390 and then eventually break down below 390. I think that the next couple of weeks, you see a little bit more downside before the markets stabilize in October. And then I think you get an end of the year actually bounce. I mean, the markets actually recover in November and December. Okay. I think we actually recover between November and December. Then you get a little bit of a Santa Claus rally November, December, but I expect a little bit more downside before that happens. So I am going to be looking to, on the back of the shock of the CPI data, I'm going to look to see if we can be short on bounces. Then you got the economic data tomorrow. You got the Federal Reserve meeting is on Wednesday. That's going to tell you, are you going to get 75 basis points or are you going to get 100 basis points? I'll tell you now, I think we get 75. But I'm going to go over the next couple of days, like over the weekend, I'm going to formulate an entire game plan on how I plan on trading the Fed meeting, because I think you get 75 basis points, but it really comes down to what does Jerome Powell actually say. And then don't forget about quantitative tightening. Quantitative tightening is where the Fed reduces the size of their balance sheet. That's going to be speeding up here this month as well. So you got to hear, what is Jerome Powell going to say about quantitative tightening? What does that mean for markets? I'll give you guys my entire game plan next week, because the Fed meeting will be Wednesday. So we got a little bit of time. We're going to have a lot of trading opportunities in between now and then. And then that'll be the next major catalyst the market's going to be paying attention to. Does anybody have any questions about anything that I just discussed, or any questions in general about anything that I'm saying here now? Anybody have any questions at all about what I just said, or any questions in general? Now would be the time to ask. How low do you think it would go before November? Shri, I think that we're going to get down into this region. I think we can get down into this region in September, October, and then I think we bounce back into the end of the year in November, December. So I think you have a little bit more downside. I still do not think we break this low of the year. So this is the low of 2022. I do not believe that we break this low this year. I do believe that is the low of 2022. If we break that low, I will be wrong. I will come on here and I will tell you that I was wrong. But for the last 2 years, we've been absolutely spot on with our analysis in everything that we've done with this market since the COVID crash of 2020, buying during the 2020 crash, selling out during the 2021 rally, and then being short this year, and then adding to the long-term portfolio there in June. So far, our analysis has been absolutely spot on. And I do believe that that low holds this year. I do not think you break that this year. I think that is actually going to hold. But I do think that we're going to get down a little bit lower, and we can probably get down into this region over the next maybe 2 to 4 weeks. And that's what I'm going to be looking for. Yeah, you could say that. Someone says it looks like we're putting in the right shoulder of an inverse head and shoulders. You could say that. I would not disagree with that. You do have, this is what that person is saying. There's your left shoulder, there's your head, there's your right shoulder, and then there's your neckline. Your neckline is 430. So yeah, that is definitely very possible. I actually think that you're going to get this break, right? I actually think you're going to break this and you're going to get down into this level right here. And then you're going to recover from there. And then that really solidifies, because look, this left shoulder went all the way down to 380, remember? So that's what I'm saying, like how I think we can get a little bit lower and then still form the right shoulder. And then you're set up for an end of the year bounce. And that's how I think that that's how I think that this entire year is going to play itself out. Any other questions, guys? Now's the time to ask before we cut the live stream short, because we got to do this lifetime lottery inside of the main chat room for all of our annual members. Mike says, I don't really care about money. I got enough to be happy. I'm not sure I'll be motivated enough to do all the courses. What's the time commitment? I mean, honestly, that's just such a terrible attitude. To say that you're not going to be motivated to go through the courses, then you're not motivated to learn anything. So, I mean, if you're not motivated to learn anything, I can't force you to learn something. Like, what's the time commitment? It's totally up to you. We've had members that have finished our courses in 2 weeks. We've had members that finished our courses in 6 months. It really just depends on how much time you want to put towards it. The courses are available to you 24/7, 365. You go through the courses at your own pace. You go through your courses on your own time, on your own schedule. You do them whenever you want. You can finish them in 2 weeks. You can finish them in 2 years. I don't care. It really is up to you. It just depends on how much, it depends on how much time and effort you want to put towards learning something new. All right, guys, any other questions? Oh, wow. Habibi sauce goes, I locked myself in my office. I banged it out in 4 days. I loved every moment of it. That's awesome. That is awesome. It really is awesome. That's impressive, Habibi sauce, to do it in 4 days. That is impressive. Hey, Mike, what's your best advice for traders to keep their emotions in check when trading through this volatility? That's a great question, big homie. That's a really great question. My advice to keep your emotions in check during this volatility, I really think that this is where risk management and position size comes into play in a huge way, because when you have increased volatility, stocks make bigger moves. And the bigger the move that a stock makes, the more emotional traders tend to get. That's why it's so important for you to have the right position size. And I teach members, proper risk management. I'm a huge stickler for risk management. It's one of the things that you're going to learn as a member True Trading Group. I'd say my strengths as a trader, if I have somebody ask me, Mike, what are your strengths? I would say my discipline, my patience, and risk management. I mean, I think that they're second to none. And you'll learn how to properly position size yourself based on your risk tolerance. And in a volatile environment, more so than ever before, you really need to have the discipline and the risk management for you to be able to stay in a trade long enough to let a trade work itself through. A lot of people will bail on trades because they get a little pullback or a little pop and they weren't expecting it, but that's what you get in volatile markets. The moves are bigger, the pullbacks are bigger, the bounces are bigger. You have to position size yourself correctly. If your position size is too big, you're going to get stopped out and you're going to get wicked out during those moves. Christian Henson says, honestly, how many people even actually make back the 1,200? Well, considering that I give a double your money back guarantee, if they were not making back the 1,200, True Trading Group would not be in business, because we would be losing $1,200 on every single person that joined. Okay. So again, you guys have a double your money back guarantee. If you don't make back the $11.97 membership fee that's available tonight, at least once after going through our courses, quizzes, and attending a study group, I'm going to give you double your money back. That's the deal. That's $2,394. So that's how confident I am in your ability to make that membership fee back. And I'll just do you one even better here, Christian. I'll actually ask members specifically, members of True Trading Group, if you guys have made back your membership cost, I want you to sound off in chat right now. Have you made back your membership cost? If you have, sound off in chat right now. Let them know. So you guys can answer Christian's question. Christian wants to know has anyone actually made back their membership fee? Well, I'll let my members actually answer that question for you, Christian. And hopefully that is a sufficient response to your question. So you can just pay attention to the comments that are coming through chat here right now. Justin Peretti goes, I literally made $1,200 today. Joey McNeil goes, I made it even yesterday. Summer Girl goes, this guy. I love it. You guys can see all it. Julie goes, I sometimes make it once a day. Look at this. I love it. So easy, says Mike H. Victor did it. Frank Barajas says, I've made it back a couple of times. Several times, says Jimbo. Right? Many times, says Zijaka. I made the 1-year membership 3 days this week. So there you guys have it. Many times over, says Daniel Simpson. Multiple times, says Memphis Street Doc. Multiple times, says Skippy Jr. Many times over, says Jack. So there you have it. So like I said, if you guys are thinking that, you're not going to be able to make that back. Here's a better question. Instead of if you made the membership fee back, how much do you think a membership is worth? Members of True Trading Group, I'm talking to you specifically. How much do you think a membership is worth? Again, if you're a member of True Trading Group, how much do you think a membership is worth? It's only $11.97 here tonight, but I'm curious how much you think a membership is actually worth. $10K, priceless. $7K, priceless. $10K, priceless. $2,500, 10 to 15K, 10K, 3K, 10K, 5K, priceless, 8 to 10K, easy, 6K, at least 5K, 2 to 3,000, easy, 6,000, 10,000, 5,000, 5,000, priceless, 3,000, 5,000. Read the comments, guys. Read the comments. You guys can get it for just $11.97. You have to realize, even if you didn't take a single one of our trade alerts, you don't have to follow our trades if you don't want to. Even if you did not follow our trades, you realize that the tools that you have access to on our platform would cost you $5,000 if you bought them on your own. That's the value of the membership. So I'm telling you right now, if you put zero value on our chat room, on the mentorship, on the workshops, on the courses, on the trade alerts, if you put zero value on that, the membership is worth $5,000. Because all the tools that are included on the platform are worth $5,000 if you went to the companies directly and you paid for the products directly. We spent years building relationships with those companies so we can have those products on the TTG platform so that you don't have to pay extra for them. So when you pay $11.97, you get access to all those tools. Benzinga, TradingView, Trade Ideas, Quote Media. You guys get access to all that stuff. It would cost you $5,000 if you went somewhere else. We got Polygon, CBOE, all of ETNA, all those companies. We've got deals with them to put their products on our platform. Joseph, welcome to the family. That means there's now just 18 left. That's it. There's 18 left now. So Joseph, welcome to the family. Guys, just go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121, click apply code. The price will drop from $22.12 down to $11.97. And if you see a laptop on your checkout cart, that means you're getting a brand new free laptop. We'll ship anywhere in the world. We cover the shipping costs. It's totally free. Joseph is actually from Denmark. So yes, Joseph, we will be sending you a free laptop, okay? We will be shipping you a free laptop in Denmark. I don't care where you guys live. We have members all over the world. We got members in New Zealand, Australia, the Philippines. Okay, we have members in Japan, in Hong Kong, in Russia, in India. We have members in the Netherlands, the UK, Italy, Spain, Brazil, Mexico, Canada. We got members all over the world. You live on planet Earth. We're going to ship you that free laptop, guys. We cover the shipping costs. All right. So Joseph, welcome again. If you have any questions, guys, send a text to 786-505-4049. Again, that is 786-505-4049. Guys, if you're a trial member, again, if you guys want this, if you're a trial member, it'll cost you over $1,400 to upgrade your trial. If you guys want, you can send a text message to 786-505-4049 and we'll hook you up with the $11.97 price point. Yes, Carrie goes, true. I just received my laptop on Monday. Nice. Very nice. This is a skill only 1% of the population has. It's worth hundreds, if not thousands. It's worth hundreds, thousands. Yeah, it is. This is a skill that honestly, guys, that if you're able to excel at, can help you reach financial goals that you never thought were possible. It's a skill you take with you for the rest of your life that can help you make better decisions for you and your family for the rest of your life. Being a part of a group of peers that share your interest and concern and are willing to help and give out extra knowledge and lessons learned is a pretty priceless tool in TTG. Thank you, S. Van. Very, very nice comment. I appreciate that comment. Very, very nice. Just listening to all the mods teach on the mic is priceless. Honestly, what I appreciate the most is the support. The tools are great with a price, but the support and the fact of not trading alone is priceless. I learn every single day. Is Robinhood a good platform if I want to get started? Posh, I don't think so. I don't like Robinhood, Posh. If I was you, I would, E-Trade, Thinkorswim, Charles Schwab. They're far better platforms. Is there any hope for my 916 SQQQ calls? I was about to take profits, then it pumped. Guess I got greedy. Oh, man. I mean, there's hope for them, but it's just time decay is the problem for you. The problem for you is just time decay. I think that if you had more time, I think that trade would work out for you. If you were able to hang on for a couple more days, I do think SQQQ can be up here, but you're just an issue of just time decay. Whenever you are trading options, guys, and you're getting that close to your stop loss, you're getting that close to your expiration date, you got to be taking profits off the table. The risk reward just does not make sense holding on to an option contract as you get 1 day or 2 days away from your expiration date, because the time decay is just too big. So what ends up happening is you are holding on to the position and you're taking a tremendous extra amount of risk while not realizing that same extra amount of gain. So your risk reward starts to get skewed. And it gets to a point where the reward doesn't make sense for the risk that you're now taking on. So something to keep in mind. You'll learn all this stuff as a member of True Trading Group. You guys go through the option courses, and I don't ever really recommend that you hold on to options that expire in a day. The time decay is just too large. All right, guys. I love you, TTG. I could not have learned this alone. Thank you. Rooster, it's my pleasure. Rooster, remind me of Top Gun. Am I screwed on my IWM 180 puts for Monday? Again, similar situation. It's time decay is your problem. I think that if you had time, I do think IWM is going to get underneath 180. But the time decay is going to be so big that, we actually might get down to 180. You can get down to 180 on Friday or 179 on Friday. You might still be down money. I don't know when you enter the trade, but even if if it works in your direction, if you only have a day to expiration, you're in a better position because you have one extra day than the previous person that just said that their options expire on the 16th, which is Friday. Yours expire on Monday, so you have one extra day. But I think you're going to have to deal with a gap up tomorrow. I think the market's gap up tomorrow. And then I'm looking to see if those resistance levels that we talked about on the SPY, if those resistance levels hold, then I'm going to look for an opportunity to get myself back into shorts. I'm not in anything short right now. I've covered out of all my positions. I was short yesterday. We were short some stuff this morning. And then in the middle of the day, we got out of all of our shorts. I'm not short anything. And then you had a big bounce going into the end of the day. I'm not short anything. I think you might get a little bit of a gap up tomorrow. Depends on what the economic data comes out. I'm not sure what the economic data is going to be tomorrow morning. We're going to have to wait and see. But, the markets technically look like you might get a gap up tomorrow. And then I would look to short the SPY in front of that 398. We'll see if that plays out tomorrow. Will something happen in Microsoft after hours? No, Microsoft is just trading sideways. There's nothing going on there. Okay. That's a misprint, guys. That's a misprint on the SPY. That's not actually real. Whoever it was that just said, oh, that's a SPY. I'm sorry. I was on Microsoft. That's not a real print on Microsoft. The Microsoft did not actually go that high. That's not a real print. Okay. The Microsoft is at 252.89. It is not all the way up here at 263. Okay. So that is a misprint. How big of a catalyst could this rail strike be? Inflation going up because of supply chain disruption. You know, it definitely wouldn't. It certainly wouldn't help. I mean, if you have the whole rail, if you have a strike, that really hurts transportation. That definitely wouldn't help. That definitely would not help. Let me see who's still on the live stream that's not a member. If you guys are not a member, type TTG again. If you're not a member, type TTG. If you are not a member, type TTG. Just want to see how many people are still here with us. We have about 1,300 people still on the live that are not members of True Trading Group. Because I want to address a comment that I see in the chat, and I want people to hear the answer. So I want to see. Okay, so we still do have a lot of people that are not members. Lot of TTG. Wow. All right. Pos, Maximus, Mike Garrido, Right Mark, Daniel, Sakota, Wendy, Steven, Randy, Benz, Kamal, Big Will, Gamma, Maximus, David, James, Cole, Mike. First day here for Daniel. Christy Becker. Sean Gallagher goes, what is taking you non-members so long to join? Okay, so guys, listen, I'm about to put something up on the screen right now, and I want you all to listen. So comment here from Big Will. Big Will, you asked, and we shall deliver. Where is the non-trader partner that you have? I want him to explain why this has to be sales every night. You without the sales is great. Comment from Big Will. Adam, you want to come on and address this? I'll give it to you, my non-trader partner. I'll let you come on here and give it a go, since Big Will's asking. Big Will's asking for you. So where is the non-trader partner? Where are you? For those of you that don't know who Adam is, guys, Adam is my business partner. He's the co-founder of True Trading Group. He is the guy that is responsible for the business end of True Trading Group. Yes, True Trading Group is a business. There are about 28 employees that work at True Trading Group. And this platform does not exist. You have to realize True Trading Group is not a Discord chat where you just get to follow what I'm doing. That's not what this is. This is an entire platform that is built to empower and level the playing field for retail traders and investors. This is not a Discord room. Okay. It takes an army to run this company and to run this platform with 10,000 members from all over the world and growing quickly. Hundreds of people joined the TTG family just last month. Okay. So Adam is the one that's responsible for making sure that all those tools and all those resources that you guys use on a daily basis, like the dark pool data, the unusual options activity, the social sentiment scanner, the analyst ratings, all of that stuff, Adam's responsible for making sure that all of that operates and that you guys continue to get value from the platform and continues to add things on there. So that's who Adam is, in case you guys don't know who he is. He's going to come on here in a minute. First, I want to welcome Osvin and Asefa. Osvin and Asefa, there are now just 16 laptops left. Welcome to the TTG family. You guys just have to go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121. Big Will, you're going to love this part. You guys will get the 45% discount. It drops the price down to $11.97. You'll get a brand new free laptop as long as you see a laptop inside of your checkout cards for the next 16 people. If you have any questions about the membership, send a text to 786-505-4049. If you have any questions about the membership whatsoever, don't call that number, text it. It's a text message only phone number. You don't have to enter your address to get the laptop. You'll get a welcome email with instructions on how to claim the free laptop after you guys subscribe. All right, Adam, where you at, bro? The crowd's looking for you. Big Will's looking for you.
Good evening, William.
Good evening, William.
What's up, guys? So as Mike was saying, and all the new all the new people that are here, welcome. I know this part's not going to be about trading, but I want to address Will's comment. Not because I feel like it needs to be addressed. It's just that I honestly, Mike and I have been doing this for so long on this stream that we love it when you guys troll. Because for us, we've seen everything that you could possibly say. There really isn't anything on here. There really isn't anything on here that you guys are going to say that we haven't heard in the almost decade that we've been doing this. So totally fine. All right. I'm trying to find the comment again. You know what? It's okay. I'll just leave the sales part up there because I know Large Will does not like it.
It'll burn his Bunsen. It'll really grind his gears.
That's all right, man. Look, the truth, the fact is that, and I can't find it. Joe, if you can find the comment, just put it on the screen. I'll leave it blank. So here's the thing. Mike and I had the idea for True Trading Group in 2014. Mike and I noticed that there was a big gap in what was being offered currently out there for this type of thing, as far as trading education and tools. And, you'd have to join 6 chat rooms. You'd have to rely on free newsletters that were, promoting stocks to you, something Mike and I know very, a whole lot about. We've seen every trick and every, and everything under the sun, really. I mean, this is what we have lived, breathed, and ate for a very long time. And I'm sure you all have seen advertisements on Facebook and YouTube and everyone else, and they're all the same. The advertisements are literally all the same. It is trade in 2 hours a day.
10 minutes a day. 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes a day.
No, it's usually like spend a couple hours a day, an hour a day, 2 hours a day, make an extra $10,000 this month. Follow along, shadow these trades, get the alert this way, that way. It all sounds so simple. It all sounds so simple, and the reality is that it's actually far from simple. Okay, it's actually far from simple. Mike and I made a choice very early on that we were not going to market and promote ourselves that way. We want True Trading Group to do well as a business. True Trading Group has done very well as a business. It's crazy to think that in 2016, we actually paid people $20 to come in and try us out.
That's right.
We would pay people $20 to come in and try us out for 30 days. That's a true story. And, we made a decision very early on that we did not want to market and advertise in the same way that we saw others doing it, because we knew that it wasn't achievable. We know that if you work a 40, 50, 60-hour work week, you're not just going to be able to follow Mike for an hour and make an extra $10,000 a week or a month. That's not true. It just isn't. And we just weren't okay with that messaging, even though that's the messaging that sells. Those ads are the ones that sell, and so what did we do? We thought, if we could go ahead and put together this live stream, right? And we can balance, and because look, it's free, right? This live stream is free. And there's a tremendous amount of people that come on here every night that are not members, and they make money just from coming on these live streams. A lot of people, we see it all the time, right? That don't, that haven't signed up yet, but that have come on these streams and that have made money just from being on these streams. So we know the streams are good. Okay. As far as the sales on the streams, Mike is unwilling to make videos of him getting out of his car or me getting out of my car or staging something on a private jet or, whatever. We're unwilling to do that. We don't need to put out $100,000 on some mattress to count in front of you guys for Instagram. We don't need to do that. I don't want to sell that way. I don't want to sell you guys that way, because even if I don't know you, you guys are real people. And there's got to be some element of respect for fellow human beings, man, because you guys, this is your livelihood too. This is your life. We're not, you build something, you really want it to help people. And so far we've done that. I'm unwilling to take that shortcut. And so is Mike. Do you guys have any idea, the people that complain about the marketing and sales on here, do you guys have any idea how easy it would be to set up an automated funnel through Google or through Facebook and literally just have you guys run through it, right? Have it be a total numbers game, charge you guys $97 for the year, and then upsell you into $1,000 product? Just from a business standpoint, and just so everyone's on the same page, what do I know about business? I have built 3 8-figure companies, and I'm 38 years old. That's what I know about business. With no help. So there's a right way and a wrong way to do something. There's a right way and a wrong way to do something. So we know that this is the longer approach. If you guys think for 1 second that, look, Mike loves his members and our members, and I love the people that are in True Trading Group, and I love what Mike and I and the rest of our team are building. But if you think for 1 second that 6 nights a week, we love coming on here and pitching you on sales, you guys are delusional. That's the truth. But we do it because we're unwilling to compromise in that other area. We're unwilling to put certain ads and certain things together in order to compete with other ads that are not doing it correctly, in our opinion. That's That's the truth. It'd be very easy for us. Mike, would you rather be playing golf right now?
I would love to be playing golf right now.
You know? You think I would like to be like at 5:30, maybe like helping my daughter do homework or something?
I'm sure that would be a lot more fun.
Yeah. For everyone that's on here that's new, this is what not cutting corners looks like. Okay? This is what not cutting corners looks like. So, you know, Big Will, I know you're trolling, and I know that whatever, but this is what not cutting corners looks like. You know? It's not putting out a video of Mike, you know, getting out of his car or whatever. You know, it's doing this. It's doing the live stream. It's providing value. It's using a free laptop to seal the deal, even when we have to pay for it ourselves, because it's become really hard to get them.
Yeah.
This is our this is our business. And True Trading Group is a business. This is not a Discord chat. We're not doing you a favor. When you join True Trading Group, we're not doing you a favor. You're paying for a service. It's no different than if you paid for a corporate retreat, or if you paid to go to a college or a university or a trade school. It's literally no different. When you put up your money for something, there needs to be an expectation of quality, transparency, value, all of those things. That's True Trading Group. That's the business. That's what you want. You don't want us to sell you on a $97 product and then hit you over the head with a $1,200 product and keep pushing you on something else. You don't want that. And if you do want it, then maybe our whole mindset is wrong. You know, I mean, if people do want, maybe it's not, but I'm just saying, you know?
Yeah.
So we get this question a lot on here, and this is good, because what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to have our editor for these YouTube videos, I'm going to have him clip this part. And I'm going to make this into some sort of an ad or some sort of a video on YouTube. So that we can go ahead and have this on the ready. You know, but yeah, man, this is how we market ourselves, and so far it's done very well.
Organic, you know.
It's been all organic.
We've grown to 10,000 members because people join True Trading Group. They actually have success, and they're happy with their experiences, and they tell others. People are joining True Trading Group because they come on these live streams and they learn more in an hour and a half on a live stream than they did, you know, the last year trying to figure stuff out by themselves on Reddit. That's why people join.
Yeah,
I don't
blame. You know, honestly, somebody like Large William, you know, he comes on here and he says something like that, and that's fine. Truth is that unfortunately he's probably been burned by a lot of people, you know, or not a lot, but he's probably been burned by one of the other groups that are out there. Yeah, this is not a good industry.
Yeah.
You know, this industry has a terrible reputation, and for very, very good reason. But that's what we chose to get into, because what an opportunity. What an opportunity it is. If you think about this for a second, if you can get into an industry that historically has a terrible reputation. Now, this is a multi-billion-dollar a year industry, online education, online finance education, all of that multi-bill with a B per year industry that has a terrible reputation where historically most people that get involved fail. If you can figure out a way to build a product, to do it different, to tell people the truth, to show them respect, because essentially that's what it comes down to. And you can build something that solves that problem in that industry, you're going to make an incredible amount of money. That business is going to make an incredible amount of money. and it's going to be a giant win-win. So yeah, we sell on these live streams because we got some pretty big goals, not just for our business or for my pocket, but for you guys as well. Okay. So, we have literally you guys see how many people are on here every night. The True Trading Group members that are on here every single night, you see them. Yeah, we give out code words. So every 2 weeks they have a chance to win like $1,000. You think that's why they're on here? Like they don't, they could rewatch it and get the code words some other time. We don't take them out of the recordings. They come on here to support us the way that we support them. We have literally built our entire business not around a marketing funnel and some subpar product, but we have built our entire business around the success of our members. And we know that it can't be 100% success rate because it isn't, but we also built it around the success of the members. And for those that are struggling, we want them to know and feel and realize that they are not alone and that there's no trader left behind. Because what this is so much bigger than just money. It's a chance for peace of mind, for financial peace of mind. It really is, something a lot bigger than Mike and I ever intended on growing. So we really don't, for us, I'm unwilling to market and advertise in a certain way. So is Mike. We've talked about it. Don't kid yourself. We're human. If you don't think that we've discussed it and weighed the options and considered our own ethics, and you guys are crazy. But at the end of the day, it's a price we're unwilling to pay, and it's a route we're unwilling to take because we've done it this way for this long, and it works.
I really hope Large Will is still on this live stream. I haven't seen one comment since he said that and you started talking.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just being, I think a lot of people expected me to come on and tear this guy apart. I'm over it.
I did actually.
Yeah, no, I'm over it. I feel bad for him because he's on here nobody hangs out on here for over an hour just to troll without looking for something. You're on here looking for something. And I'm sorry that you got burned and you couldn't find it. That sucks, man. I know what that's like too. I hope that whether it's with True Trading Group or some other group or whatever, I hope that you guys get what you need so that when things like this in the world happen, meaning talk of recession, holy shit.
What? What happened?
I don't think it's the same person. I'd be floored if it was. But William just signed up.
That's got to be a coincidence. That's got to be a coincidence.
That's got to be a coincidence.
Has to be a coincidence. Well, anyway, Will, welcome to the family. Welcome to the family, Will. That means, what do we got out of 15 now?
Yeah. So,
15 laptops left now, guys.
So I'll just end it with this. I get that nobody wants to sit around and be sold. I get it, right? Who wants to do that? But if you have a product and a vision that can absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, because we didn't know before.
Right.
You start something and you don't know if it's actually going to help people or if it's going to work. You have no idea. But you fast forward almost a decade later and you're like, you know what? Yeah, it's proven itself.
Yeah.
So now that you know that it works and you know that it's helped people, Mike and I have a moral responsibility to get it in front of as many people as possible.
I told you guys my goal. I want True Trading Group to be the reason why that institutions don't refer to retail traders as dumb money. That's a real goal that we have. Like, there's so many people that are not involved in the markets. And it's a shame because it's the greatest equalizer. The stock market doesn't care where you came from, if you're a Democrat, if you're a Republican. They don't care what religion you are. They don't care what gender you are. They don't care what color you are. The market doesn't care about which school you went to or, how much money you have. It doesn't. Every single person has the opportunity that the next person has. When you talk about just sheer percentage gain on your money, you have the exact same chances as the next person. And there's too many people that are not involved in the market. And it's a shame. But the reason why they're not involved in the market is because it scares them. And you want to know why it scares them? Because they don't know anything about it. It's the fear of the unknown. So people stay away. You know how many times I've talked to people and they go, oh man, stocks scare me. Why does stocks scare you? Owning a piece of the greatest companies on earth scares you? Think about that for a second. Do you realize when you buy a share of Apple, you own a piece of Apple? Do you realize that? That should excite the ever-living crap out of you. Shouldn't scare you.
So I just opened the main chat room. It's open right now. So if you're going to be in the lifetime lottery, and that's for annual members who want a lifetime membership spot, the main chat room is now open. Come on in. We're going to start in like 10 minutes. We got a little derailed tonight. But I'm glad that we I'm glad that we had addressed that. I think that it was important, and I don't know if it's the same will or not. But is what it is. So that's it, guys. That's why we do it. I'm actually going to go ahead and clip this part for the future. So Jeremy, if you're watching this, you can clip that whole little speech. So that way we can use it in other places and then don't have to do it again. All right, real quick. Let's do the giveaway for $1,000.
Nice. Let's do it.
All right. All right, we're going to go ahead and give away $1,000 for one TTG member. We're going to go ahead and spin the wheel right now. If your name comes up, you win $1,000. It's really that simple. All right, let's go. Mariah H. Mariah H.
Not Maria. Mariah.
Oh, no. Maria. Sorry.
Oh, you're getting fancy there, Adam.
Yeah, I did get a little fancy. I apologize. A little fancy pants Adam. That's what they called me back in the day.
It's that kind of day. You're feeling spicy today. I don't mind it. I like it.
I don't think I thought I handled the Big Will thing very well.
I thought you did great.
So,
Maria, congratulations on winning.
Maria, send me an email. Okay, send me an email and we'll go from there, and I'll get you taken care of right away. Okay. All right. Also, again,
I'm assuming, you know what? It might be Mariah because she might have just capitalized the first and last letter of her name I'm assuming that's Maria H, like her last name begins with an H, but it could just be Mariah.
Yeah.
Could be.
All right. And the code word for tonight is this is 16 of 18. We'll do Big Will.
I like it. I knew it was going to be Big Will. And it's too
Yeah.
bad. Big Will hasn't said a word. So I'm going to assume that William that signed up is not Big Will because I feel like Big Will would have said that he just signed up.
Oh, Joe booted him.
Oh, way to go, Joe.
Damn, man.
Way to go, Joe.
He goes, F you, Mike.
Yeah.
But
Good
actually,
job, Joe. Way to boot him. Unreal.
Our mods are too trigger happy, bro.
Joe got excited.
He goes, don't be next, Mike. Oh my god, he booted Mike. What the hell?
Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. We have taken over the stream. This is just a test. I will bring them back now, but now they know.
Hey, Mike. Can you hear me?
Can you guys hear me? I see black.
Oh, I can hear you.
I can hear you, but I see black. I don't see us on the screen.
That's okay. It's just because that there's like 1,000 comments coming in chat.
Oh, that was hilarious. Oh, Joe, well played. Well played, Joe. Guys, that was TTG Joe. So well played. That was incredible. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Oh, that was so good.
So.
All right. Well, code word for tonight is Big Will. This is for a $5,000 giveaway, guys. If you're not a member of True Trading Group, do not worry about this code word. It's not for you. It's for members only. And with that now being said, I think it's time for me to kind of wrap things up here. Let me show people the platform.
Yeah, wrap things up so we can do this.
We got to
do the lifetime lottery, which is not a giveaway. Everyone thinks it's like a give. It's not a giveaway.
Right.
So.
All right, guys.
All right, do that. I'm going to go in chat and get everyone ready.
All right. All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and do the lifetime lottery in just a moment here. If you are not interested in a TTG annual membership at all, you can sign off the live stream now. Subscribe to the channel though first. Smash the like button, of course. If you are interested, follow me for 5 minutes, not even 3 minutes. I'll show you the platform. I'll show you exactly what you get when you join, because you do get access to our entire platform when you join True Trading Group's annual membership. It includes our chat room, which is where the mods and I share our screens with you during the day. We're live on the mic. We're calling out trades in real time. We have a mobile app that allows you to see the screen share, listen to the audio analysis, and get real-time push notifications whenever a mod enters or exits a trade. This way, if you're not from your computer, don't worry about it. Many of our members have full-time jobs. They use that mobile app. That is how they're able to take advantage of what's going on during the course of a trading day. And we're with you from 7:30 a.m. Eastern all the way through until the market closes every single day. You get 2 private study groups with one of our pro traders to speed up your learning curve. You get the Benzinga Pro news feed live up to the second news alerts right inside of our chat. This will cost you over $1,000 if you went to Benzinga on your own. It's free with your membership when you join and pay the $11.97. You also get TradingView's premium charting software. That's about $600 a year. It's free with your membership when you join for $11.97. The Trade Ideas scanner, that's another few $100 a year. Make sure you're always focused on the hottest stocks during the day. That's free with your membership. It streams on our platform every day. The ETNA simulator is something that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money so you can practice implementing what you're learning. That'll cost you just under $1,000 if you go to ETNA directly. It's free with your membership when you pay the $11.97. This is the value of the platform that I'm talking about that is True Trading Group. You also get our own proprietary scanner where you can actually create your own custom scans, very similar to FinViz Elite, if you're familiar with that scanner, free. Dark pool data, options flow, unusual options activity directly from Polygon and the CBOE. This is stuff that used to be available only to professional traders. This would cost you hundreds of dollars a year. If you went to the service providers and the data providers directly, it is free with your membership when you join True Trading Group. You get a full trading performance journal, okay, that tracks all of your trading, gives you statistics. You can see what you're doing wrong, so you know where to make improvements and where to make changes. This is also a few $100 a year. It's free with your membership. A social sentiment scanner will actually go through all of Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter, and it tells you which ticker symbols are being mentioned most, so you can help stay ahead of the crowd. Then you get all of the analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in. You'll see how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating, insider buying and selling information, short data. Guys, this stuff costs hundreds of dollars. It's free with your membership when you join TTG. You also get the watch list. Every day, the mods and I publish a watch list, the stocks we're looking at, how we plan on trading them. You guys get access to that watch list included every single day. All of our courses, all right, you get all of our courses. The courses are a simplified yet expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund in New York. There's beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures, you name it, we've got it. It's all included with your membership for $11.97. You don't have to pay. There are no VIP courses that cost more money after you join. There's no upsells for courses or tools. It's all included when you join for the $11.97. Then you have a video library. The video library's got about 300 hours of additional education and video content. These are workshops and webinars covering a variety of topics like how to grow a small account, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO, just to name a few. Then you can attend all these live once you become a full-time member, folks. It's time you invested in something real, a platform that can actually give you access to tools and resources and education that can help you reach your goals. I can't guarantee you're going to be successful just because you join TTG. I can't, and I will not guarantee it. However, I can guarantee that if you go through our courses, pass our quizzes, and attend the study group, and do not make the $11.97 membership fee back at least once during your membership, folks, I'll give you double your money back. That I can guarantee, $2,394. And I can guarantee that when you join TTG, you're joining a community of 10,000 members that genuinely give a damn whether you succeed or fail. You're not in this alone. You don't have to keep going at it alone. You can join a community that genuinely cares about whether you succeed or fail and gives you access to the education and tools that can increase your chances of reaching your goals. Just go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121, click apply code, price drops all the way down to $11.97. It'll be $12.50 tomorrow night. It'll be $13.50 by next Wednesday. You guys want to jump on the $11.97 here this evening. If you see a laptop inside of the checkout cart, that is how you know that you're going to be getting one. You don't have to enter your address or get a welcome email with instructions how to claim that free laptop. If you have any questions whatsoever, send a text to 786-505-4049. If you're still unsure about our membership, guys, we do have a 7-day trial. It's only $3. We charge $3 to make sure that you're just a real person, so we don't get a bunch of spam bots and everything inside of our chat room for that go through the trial. So we charge $3 just to make sure you're a real person. There's no automatic renewal. There's no automatic upgrade. It's just a one-time payment of $3. You get 7 days, 7 trading days. It's weekends and holidays do not count against your 7 days. If you want the trial, you can go to ttgthree.com. That is TTG3 spelled out .com to join our trial. I'll see you guys later. We're going to head on over to the main chat room now. If you are a member and you guys are interested in the lifetime lottery, you can head on over to the main chat room now, and we're going to do that lifetime lottery. Thanks for joining me tonight, folks. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, turn on your notifications.